It's time to tune in to Not Funny Live, featuring two of the gayest honkies. That's up, Duggar. What's happening, buddy?
What?
I said, what's happening, buddy?
I guess so. Yeah.
That's what's happening. We've been gone for a while. What's
Something's
happening?
happening.
We've been gone for a while.
Have we?
It's been about a year since I've touched base on the...
3 days since you sucked my dick.
It has been. It's been 3 days since I've taken your fucking manly girth. But seriously,
4 days since you ate my ass.
It has been a while, though. It has
6
been
days since you
forgot.
fucked my butt.
I haven't had my headphones on this entire
Yeah,
time.
you should.
Better put those on. It's easier to hear you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the medical marijuana industry that we, I was going to say a couple, but not sexual, entered and recently withdrew.
Yes.
I mean, we barebacked that job, but I think we went
Deep.
down an interesting level with the different dispensaries, and having gone to some of the events and covered them firsthand.
Yeah.
We've gotten to see a lot of the people that are involved in these things.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I first started out smoking pot, it was the 90s. It was the mid-90s. The first time I ever
It
really
was
smoked
the
pot.
90s.
It was the 90s. The naughty 90s, mate. Tune in to the naughty 90s on Radio
1990s.
FM. Sorry. I'm going overboard on that one. But my point was, I started out smoking pot in the 90s, and it was just like, it was an underground thing. Like, if you had to know. I remember trying to find weed, and it was like impossible. It was like dirt weed. We would get this brown, crusty old weed, and it was called Mexican weed, Mexican brown weed. And it was it was in brick form. It was always compressed. It was
Wet
fucking
weed.
horrible. No, it wasn't wet. It was, dude,
Well,
no.
I mean,
they had to smuggle the shit over the border. Trust me, it was possibly even up a guy's ass. I mean, it smelled like shit most of the time, but it was pretty bad stuff. It got you high, but you also got a headache if you smoked too much of it. And it was full of seeds. And like I said, it was compressed, so you couldn't really get the seed out of it. I mean, I remember using a friend of mine's mom had a coffee grinder, and we stole it. And we hid that up in our little fort, basically. We had a fort up in these hills in the San Fernando Valley. And remember I told you about all the pornography we would find? We found all this. We used to find a lot of pornography. Bush porn. Anyway, but back to the weed, though. We would smoke weed up there. This was such a hard substance of weed. You'd have to literally use a coffee grinder to break it up.
Yeah.
Or meticulously sit there with scissors, and it was just a fucking nightmare. But the people involved in the weed industry, have they changed?
Industry?
I think they have. I think it's been taken over by a bunch of liberal
blue
hairs. And their attitude fucking sucks. It's like, especially with this the Kuvefi that spread the nation and spread across the nations of the world in 2020.
The Koofy Doofy?
The Koofy Doofy. Especially when that hit, it was like, oh well, you have to wear a mask.
Do I?
And then they take away. Then they go, oh well, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. It's fine. If you're not sick, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, it's like, well, there's a new strain, and we're not talking of bud. It's called the Delta Cron.
Delta. Krona.
It's like
Delta Chronicon.
And Chuck Norris comes out of the background and just drop kicks you right in the fucking head.
Yeah.
That's not what happens. But no, I remember going into a dispensary, and I'm like, I didn't have a mask. And I was actually in a rental car. At the time, to be honest with you, I always keep one in there anyway, just in case you see some creepy looking people and you need to fit in. You know what I'm saying? When there's a mob of these weirdos, you're gonna fucking throw your mask. It's like the Trump hat thing in the episode of I can't remember what's that show, dude, with the Jewish guy. Where he cuts off a biker and the guy's like, you motherfucker, and he just Curb
Your Enthusiasm?
Curb Your Enthusiasm, yeah. And he puts on the Trump hat, and he turns to the guy, and the guy's like, yeah, hey, brother, what's up, man? Yeah, brother. Yeah, right on, down there, brother. Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry about it, brother.
Don't worry about it, brother.
It's like that. If you have the mask with you, I feel like you can just kind of like put it over, and then they're like, oh. And then it's like a look.
Oh,
you just
look
get,
at him.
But every now and then you get the ones that are sus, and they're like, wait a minute. What kind of mask is he wearing? Is he wearing two?
Is he
Does
wearing
have
a mask?
Is he wearing a fucking surgical one under the cloth one? Because we all know cloth ones are only for they're mere facial decorations at this point.
Decoration.
At this point, I feel like, by the way, no one can see this, but I'm actually making a Chinese face while I'm doing this because I'm imitating the lady from the CNN thing.
Oh, hello.
Which it's a good thing we're not filming this because I'm actually naked. I've got my. I'm actually.
I'm jerking off.
This might be a good time to mention the sponsor of this video. Today's video, Not Funny, the podcast that's definitely not funny. It's brought to you by Juchu. It's the first self-circumcising chewable pill that you can take to avoid having to go through the surgical procedure of circumcision. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. What the hell is this guy talking about? Well, here's the deal. You're
Dick
a gentile.
pills.
You're out there on the town. You're a gentile guy. You're foreskin. You're rocking the fucking faux skin, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have one.
No, he doesn't have one. He was robbed at an early age. But for those of us who have our foreskins, ladies, prepare yourselves for some fucking awesome cock. But anyway, let's talk about this pill really quick because if you chew this pill, it actually dissolves your foreskin. It comes in a pack of 5. You need 2 packs to fully complete the self-circumcision. They made it 2 packs so that after 1 pack of gum, if you've already gotten enough sex out of the Jewish girl you're dating and you fooled her parents long enough and you're like, you know what, do I really want to be part of this cabal of fucking evil child molesting demons? I don't think so, okay? I mean, unless they're one of the high ups in Hollywood, then you gotta seriously consider your options and just get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's like dating Greek women. They let you fuck their ass. But when you marry to them, do you think they're still going to let you continue to pound the brown?
No,
they're not.
No.
That's not how that works. Anyway, back to our sponsor, Juchu.
Juchu.com.
Pick yourself up some at Juchu.com. That's Juchu, the first self-circumcising chewable pill.
Dick pill.
Yeah, it's a dick pill. And it circumcises you. And it also gives you a boner.
Yes.
So you're getting it's like double mint gum. You're getting double the pleasure, double the fun.
Double the flavor, double the fun. Chewing the Juchu, #1.
Get your Juchus at your local Walmart pharmacies today. No doctor prescription required.
Yeah, because it just makes your foreskin shrink.
It does.
That's it.
That would be a shame. I remember waking up one morning and it was a dream I had. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I woke up and I realized my foreskin was missing.
My foreskin was missing.
There was a creepy old man who lived down the street.
Why was it missing?
Because it was stolen by an old. It
was stolen by the old man.
It was stolen by the old man who definitely needed.
Who sold it?
He sold my foreskin to a Chinese medicine man.
Sold my foreskin.
You know, he actually sold it to Sigourney Weaver, who used it during what was that movie she made? It doesn't matter. Ghostbusters. Sigourney Weaver used my foreskin in the movie Ghostbusters. It was used to replicate the
foreskin.
Fuck, I have no idea.
Vigo the Carpathian.
Vigo the Carpathian. When they made the painting of Vigo, they actually modeled that
He's
after
a Vigo.
I didn't want to say anything, but my foreskin.
He have a big
quite
penis
amongst the
and a Maximilien's foreskin.
Maximilien, a foreskin.
He's a foreskin.
It's a pronounced a foreskin.
A foreskin.
It probably is. If you go to certain parts of Italy, foreskins they were revered at one point in history until the Roman Empire collapsed.
Yeah.
And then after that, they went around. There was a nun who went around, and she was basically betrayed. But she was going around. She was fucking all the priests, and basically the Roman Catholic Church. That's why they let. That's why. Well, listen,
foreskin.
If you've ever dated anybody out there who's ever dated a Catholic girl knows exactly what Mad Maximilien Skreedle is talking about. They can suck the chrome off a trailer hitch, and 65 to 79% of the time they let you slide one up their butt, like special occasions, birthday, Christmas, something like that. But if you're really lucky, that you get like the once a weeker. You know what I'm saying?
Foreskin.
But here's the thing. It's the same as Greeks. And the same as fucking Jewish broads. The second you get married, the sex dries up.
A foreskin.
Exactly. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. What were we talking about?
Juchu.
Weed. Oh, my God. We got so off the topic of smoking weed.
Juchu.com.
Juchu.com. So powerful, it controls the outcome of your podcast.
Yes.
That's right. Get yourself some Juchus today, bitch.
They're the ones who run the media.
Choo-choos, sponsored by Hollywood.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sponsored
We're
by...
canceled. Episode number 1.
You can't cancel
Over.
what was created out of pure awesomeness. Or
True.
maybe you can. You
I
could if
mean,
you-
maybe.
I highly doubt it, though. I mean, read
you
the
probably
caption.
could.
It says satire. Or not. Either way.
Read my caption.
I've got a caption
Suck
for
my
you,
dick.
but you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to lift. You're gonna have to spread my balls and cock apart
cock.
and read the underside of my shaft.
Suck
I
my
have a-
penis. Deep you down your throat.
No,
Yes.
no one's gonna do that
Why?
because.
Why
we'd have
wouldn't
to
they
pay-
suck
We'd
my
have to
dick?
pay them, and we don't have that in the budget because I just spent the last of the budget on a portable hard drive to record my musical stylistic grooves.
Grooves.
Yeah, so I mean, unless you know somebody who'll suck it for
Running
free. I
the
mean, if you do,
grooves.
where's the deal? Let me get in on that. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting your dick sucked and I'm not getting mine sucked, there's a problem there. Unless you're sucking your own dick,
I think there's
therefore
a
you can just
problem
keep it.
there.
He did say earlier that he could suck his own dick. So now I'm wondering, is he in fact sucking his own dick? And is there a chance I could convince him to possibly suck mine?
Probably not.
Probably not. I didn't think there was, but it doesn't hurt to drop a hint out there every now and then.
Yeah, I
By
know.
the way, did I
It
mention
doesn't- it doesn't
Tesla
hurt.
stock is up 1.75%, and Microsoft is as well, which is a bummer because Bill Gates is a complete and utter cunt. Talk about the population control thing going on right now. I wanted to mention that.
Population control.
Population control. This commercial is brought to you by Juchu. The population control. It's actually part of it. What it
Fucking
does,
Christ.
it sterilizes gentile and blacks.
It
Gentiles and blacks.
sterilizes
If
white
you're black,
men and
gentile,
blacks.
or basically, if you're not Jewish and you take this pill, you'll become sterile,
Yes, you will.
and you'll also lose your foreskin,
Yeah, that
and
too.
it'll give you an erection
Yes,
for
that
a-
as
you know,
well
at least a 30 to 45-minute erection.
for a while.
So you have to get in there and pound whatever you're going to pound, because as soon
Your
as
penis.
when the pill stops working, so does your dick, because it pumps so much fucking juice into the dong that by the end of the thrust session, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the fucking
At the end of my thrust,
boop, beep, boo.
I'm loving it.
I'm fucking feeling
I'm dropping it.
I'm spilling it.
I'm spilling it.
Just
Nice.
dribbling it
Nice.
out.
Nice.
All down her
Nice.
or his, whatever. If you're gay, it doesn't matter. If you're gay, straight, we don't really care. You can
No
be
one
Chinese.
cares.
You're even allowed to be Chinese and be a fan of our show. We're all inclusive here. But having said that, well, I want to wrap up today's test by saying there's a pizza in the kitchen right now.
That's got my name on
It's
it.
got, to be honest with you, I just felt my penis, and it is a little hard. I don't know if you feel the same way, Brother Duggar, but I'm not
do.
saying that's hard for you.
I do.
I'm saying it's hard for the pizza.
I'm hard as fuck.
But if your asshole was a pizza, I would insert my dick into it.
I'm so fucking hard.
But if your asshole was a pizza, what kind of cheese?
so
what kind of-
hard.
let me ask you this: what kind
Yeah.
of pizza would your asshole be?
Meat lovers.
I was just gonna say,
Hell
it
yeah.
would be the meat lovers.
'Cause
That's
I like
right.
the meat in
because
my
he wants
ass.
all the meat slapped on his cheeks.
Slap it in my ass.
Well, you got to sometimes.
Hell yeah.
If you're not getting your bunghole shroom stomped, then what the fuck are you doing?
jerking off.
Well, all right, there's that.
Yeah.
That's
I do
still
that
not
a
as
lot.
fun, though.
I do that a lot.
The best part of waking up.
Is jerking off in your cup.
That too.
I jerked off in your coffee this morning.
I don't drink coffee.
Whose coffee was that?
That would be the maintenance man that comes over every morning to replace the milk in the refrigerator.
Pablo.
No, his name is Picasso.
Pablo Picasso?
Yes. Pablo Claudio Picasso.
Pablo.
He goes by 3 names. They all do. In Latin America, they have to.
By the way,
because
is there anything
their dicks
going
smell
on
so
in the
spicy. that-
news? Let's see.
There is. You want to hear
Yes.
about it?
What is it?
Former acting defense secretary under Trump met with the January 6th. What were you allowed to? We're not allowed to talk about that.
Oh.
January 6th. It's when a bunch of trannies got together and
Yeah, we
spread
probably
their
shouldn't.
fucking dick
We probably
pussies
should not.
and pounded each other's ass. A bunch of trannies. Fucking Prince Harry files claim against Home Office decision to not let him pay for own police protection in UK. Duke wants to fund security himself rather than...
Oh, yeah. Fucking Prince Andrew. Ha-ha.
No, that's Harry.
Oh.
Harry Balls, the ginger one.
Yeah, Andrew got fucking
the balding
stripped.
cunt.
Andrew
you
got
fucking
stripped.
wanker. He's a fucking dick.
Yeah, he got
what
stripped
a
of all
piece
sorts
of
of
shit.
shit.
What a piece of shit. Meghan Merkel, the biggest piece of shit in the history of pieces of shit.
Yeah,
all right, I'm ready
a
to
bit.
go. I think tomorrow is going to be insanely awesome.
Probably should be good.
1 hour.
1
we
hour.
fucking rock this.
1 hour.
One solid hour of
One
dick,
solid hour
of dick
of
clenching.
masturbation.
Come spring
1
fucking
hour
excitement.
of cum. 1 hour
I can't come
of
for an hour straight.
ejaculation.
1 hour of edging and
Coming
probably
on
10
each
seconds
other's
of eject.
faces.
Not even that. That's like, can you
Yeah,
come for 10 seconds
we're
straight?
gonna run it
Coming
down.
for 10 seconds. If you're like
The
flapping
best
out the last
part
of your...
of coming
What's this?
is coming
Oh my God.
on your face.
Dude, Kanye West, Travis Scott,
Cayenne?
Kylie Jenner gave me address for Chicago's party.
What?
Oh, okay. There were claims that all these people were saying that Kanye West, the black African-American rapper who is a Trump supporter, I believe. Not that that matters. I'm just saying
Kanye.
you can be anything you want in this world and be black.
Kanye.
Not saying that being a black
Kanye.
Trump supporter makes you any less of an individual or makes you less
yeah.
black. But of course, Donald
Kanye
Trump said,
West.
Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you're not black. So if
You ain't black.
maybe Cayenne's not black.
You were.
What we need to do is we need to find a list of all the blacks that voted for Trump and then, take away their black card.
Kanye West.
Start canceling them for
ain't
dropping
black.
N-bombs. Kanye West, you're not black enough, so go fuck yourself. By the way, we saw John Cena's dick and balls last night, and
Hell
they
yeah.
were creepy looking.
Yeah, they
All
were.
right. I think we got this for tomorrow. I think that
Yeah, I
I'm
think we'll be
ready. I
good.
think I need to focus on staring more into the microphone instead of staring at your ugly ass.
Yeah. How's my voice sound to you?
Ow.
Sound sexy?
Oh.
Deep?
Dude,
sexy?
I hit myself in
Fucking-
the ear hole.
Ooh, don't you want to
Your
suck
voice sounds
my
like
dick?
a tranny that I pounded in the butt. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was you.
That was me.
That was you. All right, I'm out of
in
here.
a dress.
Yeah.
Out.